Hello everybody, QC Runner for QC Runner Games, and I am back today with another episode of American Dad Apocalypse Soon. We are here today with a new event, the Winter Casino. This is, I believe, our second iteration of the adjusted casino style event, and I assume it's the same as the last time where we get lots of good stuff. We get a lot more dice than we used to get, and lots of goodies, but to be honest with you, I haven't really looked to see what's available yet, so we're going to review what equipment or which gear is going to be available in this event, and I'm going to work my way through day one of the event of where I'm at so far. So let's go ahead and dive into this event. Actually, real quick before we do that, I want to give a quick shout out to everybody who is supporting the channel. I had a long spell of not doing videos, so a few people certainly dropped off, which is very understandable, but I'm hopefully back now with a more regular schedule for recording videos at this point. So thank you to Stacy Turner and to Fwapp for your constant and ongoing support of the channel. I very much appreciate that, and if anybody else is interested, you can see down below the ticker how to do that, as well as in the description there's a link for Buy Me Coffee and YouTube memberships as well. So thank you again for your support. And real quick, also let's just say, if you're not already a subscriber, click that subscribe button, share it with others, share it with your clan, and let's see if we can't start growing the channel again. And last but not least, there's a Discord server I support as well. So I have several thousand people in the Discord server, and it's part of all the games that I cover. Hustle Castle, Zero City, American Dad, Shelter War. And I'm just now starting to get into Minecraft, so I think I'm going to start adding that to a couple videos. So complete noob. It's, that game's been out for a long time and I haven't ever played it until just recently, so trying to get that going just for something to break up the same game. I mean, all the games I cover are more or less the same, so looking for something that is slightly different. So I have been trying my way in Minecraft. It's been a little bit slow so far, but definitely have been enjoying it. All right, here is the Winter Casino. As you can see, we end in 9 days, so it's been on for today. It's our normal thing where you just play and do all your daily stuff, plus you have some quests, and those quests give you these chips. You use these chips, and you get dice, and you get a bunch of gear and equipment and resources, as it shows you here. This is one that just gives you tons and tons of cash, at least historically, so I assume that's going to be true as well. And we have these items here, which I believe everybody is going to get these just by, completing the basic path of the event, which more than likely we'll knock out here in this video. Looks like we're going to get a ring called the Ice Camel Ring. All enemies start 40% more damage. Start taking 40% more damage for 2 seconds after they have been stunned, frozen, or slowed. Okay, that could be useful. Legendary Amulet. Each time when the wearer is stunned or frozen, triggers ice explosions that deal 20,000 physical damage to all enemies in an average area. Okay, and then we got a fish sickle. Arctic Squad calls penguins on the battlefield. Penguins apply the effect that lasts for 3 seconds. The strength of these effects depending on who's what. If it's a warrior, all enemies gradually take damage. Their movement speed is slowed. Engineer, all enemies gradually take 20,000 damage. Their movement and attack speed is decreased. Damage is reduced. Gunslinger, all enemies hit gradually take 20,000 damage. Their movement and attack speed is decreased by 33%, and all damage they take is increased by 35%. All damage taken by the allies is reduced by 50. That could potentially be useful. I don't think it's going to be better than I'm currently using, but that could be interesting. We'll take a look at that. So again, I think we'll all get through those. And then as you get through the event screen, as we'll go look at in a minute, we get these different chests, and based on which chest you open, you have a chance to get these items. So again, the way I usually play this, I don't get all of them. I'll get probably a few of these, but certainly won't be getting all of them. In the past, there's been some pretty important items that have come out of this style of event, so hopefully I get them, but we'll see. Oh, we have another set of daggers for engineers. Before we had the buffalo daggers, which are daggers again for engineers, which that was the only one that's ever been in the game. They just recently, I think with this update, they added an add-on, which we'll go read the notes of the event here. And I think they added an add-on, so now you can use daggers for an engineer, and I believe there's a set for that as well. So this is a second one, so let's see if it's any good. When attacking, has a chance of dealing a lot of damage in 5 seconds. Every 75,000 damage done by the fighter increases own energy charge by 20% and energy damage by 15. Okay, I don't know, maybe it's okay. And here's our warrior. When a fighter's health drops critically low, the fighter restores. Also, fighter restores health, and that fighter restores health over 5 seconds, and invulnerable to stun, fear, and weapon disarm. Okay. Then we have this new artifact, which we have a chance to win in all of the chests. Critical hits deal triple damage. Oh, this is a weapon, it's not an artifact. I'm not running any chainsaws at the moment, but obviously this is the way that a lot of people are going, so this could be useful for me. Once in a while, traps up to 3 enemies in ice. Trapped enemies cannot move. They also take 20% more damage, and their ability cooldown is frozen. Alright, well, we got a chance to get that in all of the chests here, the way it looks. Alright, here's our gunslinger. Damage over time. Once in a while, it shoots icy harpoon, dealing 40,000 damage. Shoots icy shards at 3. Alright, well, probably won't use that one. Well, where's live buffs all allied gunslingers. This critical hit is increased by 35%, and all their attacks immobilize their target. Yes, I have something similar to this, and I could very much use another one of those because I do use a lot of gunslingers, so looking forward to that one. Our engineer ice drill scepter traps enemies, deals the most damage. Ooh, maybe that's why I've been struggling with a couple things. To the ice for then drops a drill and dealing 38,000 plus damage. If the target's not killed, shattered ice hits up to 3 random enemies, dealing 50% initial damage. Wow, that could be very good. Once in a while, there's no live allied warriors. Treat all engineers to fish every when there is no live allied warriors. So many people are fighting with warriors, so many warriors, I don't think that'll be useful. Alright, so these are the ones we're trying to get in our chest. Plus we get tons of random stuff, including our coins, which are huge, obviously. Tons of cash, always available, and tons of other stuff. So we'll be going for those, of course. And if you, just a real recap, if you go free to play, you get these 2 items here on top, these purple ones, to be able to get some more chips. If you buy the basic pass, you can get these additional 2 steps. As you see, I completed those for the day, each of those 600, and if you buy the premium pass, you get 900. For some reason with this event, I always like to get the premium pass. I don't know why, but I like having these extra quests for the chance, because a lot of this goes against going to the lab to do stuff, and I don't usually go in the lab. So alright, and then as we're going through, we get our golden dice, and once we do that, we'll be able to get some stuff, some chests, legendary, reroll, those kinds of things. So we'll take a look at those when we get those. And let's go to that pass. Here's the pass. Again, if you buy the basic one, you get some free stuff, some golden die, and some chips, and you get those 2 daily quests we showed, plus we get more items in the chest, and you get the premium, which I got. We get 4 daily, which we just talked about, plus we're going to start with 9,015 golden, plus we get to, every time you do some stuff, you give chips to your clanmates. So people obviously appreciate that in the clan. And I will be throwing tons of stuff as I'm going to spin here. So right now, Rob had the last message an hour ago. We'll see how many messages I end up putting in there. Yeah, so we're going to go through and just see what kind of good stuff I get. I got to keep an eye on my cash because we're going to be getting lots of cash, and I don't want to lose that. Our coins, once we hit 200, we'll go do something. My golden turds, again, I need to start spending those. They're just very gradually going up. I don't spend them on anything. I need to start doing them because I haven't really done much for my sets, so maybe now is going to be the time. All right, let's go ahead and go in. Let's do the times 10 because we save 75. Hustle Castle copied this event as well, and they obviously don't give you, they don't give you a discount, which is kind of weird. So if you spend 10, it costs you 3,000. So that is interesting. One other thing that's interesting that happened last time in this event, I saw it somewhere, you're supposed to get some way to watch a video to get more chips, and it's always been that way in the past, but for some reason I couldn't find it last time, and I can't find it this time either, so I don't know what changed and why that actually is the case. And the other thing here was the news. Alright, here's our news that came out. So we got the event coming up, and it started claiming that Tearjerker persistence. That's just details here. The fish cycle, we talked about that. Added a unique artifact. Oh yeah, if you buy that premium pass, you get a penguin. So I got a penguin somewhere around the house. Situation 11. Here we go. We talked about this new Morning Mimosa weapon add-on for buffalo daggers and the orbital plasma minigun. So add-ons for the daggers. and can now be converted into identity equipment. I guess we can go take a look and see what that is. We got some new balance changes here. We have more balls now in Bazooka, which is nice because that always runs out pretty quickly. Upon completing the lab exploration, you can now immediately start a new one with the same partner. This is in all the other games. They finally added that here. You can now see the other situation room for other players. Okay. Roger's current potential is now visible in the cloning room interface. I think that is also in all the other games. Favorite items can no longer be disassembled and other minor changes. So obviously some balance changes and some changes to make things a little bit easier to manage. So, I'm not going to click on that. I'm going to just keep that one right there. All right, now after all that teasing, let's go ahead and now actually do our first spin. Ooh, I like that right on top. It's a good sign. Maybe we'll get a red essence here. That would be fantastic. I'm going to be counting my cash here because that's going to be kind of critical at everything. Okay, well, we got some cash at least. There we go, our first legendary item, and it is a battery ring. Okay. Don't really need that one because I'm always maxed out there, but not going to complain about it. That was our first. Ooh, there we go. Ooh, nice little spin here. And our chance of getting a die in a spin goes up. As you can see, if you spin 3 times without getting anything, you're guaranteed to get one the next spin. And then obviously for every 20 spins, you get a golden as well. So just to comment on that one. So not quite as many dice as last time. We got a bunch last time, which also came from Hustle Castle because they gave us a ton. Not quite as many coming here, I'm noticing. All right, I popped out here, and there we go. We just dropped 4 of them in there so far. I'm going to go ahead and spend that cash. And what I'm doing with my cash, I'm going to start, instead of just making more legendaries, I have a ton of legendary stickers just sitting here not being used. I guess not quite as many in this game. 15 there, a couple here. So yeah, we got a bunch. So instead of that, I'm going to actually start leveling out some of my oranges to reds. I don't know if we even get to a red because it's so ridiculously expensive. So as you can see, I started that process here. So I already have a little bit. And this is just really slow. So if I go max, which again, we don't have that, something that's got to come here in all the other games now, except for this one, there's a max cash button. So it would put as much glitter in here as I possibly could for 6.89 million in cash, rather than this, which is just going to completely max it out. And I can't afford it because it's 19 million, which I don't have. So, again, something they will add eventually because it's in all the other games. So I'm sure it will come here as well. Definitely a quality of life improvement, which is hugely useful. So these red stickers are certainly the most efficient in the game, but like I said, they are just really expensive. So we're spending 6.8 million and our power's only going to go up, what, 50, 55, which is pretty crazy. But I'm ready for this specific person. He's already maxed out on oranges anyway. So I'm just going to start the process of going to reds here. All right, let's go do some more spinning. Another 3 million in cash, very nice. So hopefully you guys can't hear in the background my ooh, there we go, another legendary item. My computer is just going like crazy in the background. I certainly need to get a better computer, and have no intention to do that anytime in the immediate future, but it's just making tons of noise, so might have to do a little adjustment to my microphone here to filter some of that out, but for the time being it's in there, so I do apologize for the background noise if you guys are hearing that. All right, there's this bow we're not going to use. 2 spins left. We're going to save those until we can do it times 10. Before I go, I'm going to go spend this cash again. So we just added a bunch more. So that was over 10 that we added. I'm sure we're making some people happy. And let's go ahead and spend some more cash. We're going to enhance stickers in use. So now I'm just gonna add a few. Next time I can do a max. We'll be okay. Oh, too far anyway. As you can see, I had quite a few orange dust items here, and they also are disappearing very quickly to the extremely expensive aspect of things here. Alright, we are going to be spending and getting lots of stuff that we're going to be wasting resources, but that's fine. Quests, what do we have here? Let's go get those. 3 days koala, nice. 3 days premium, nice of course. 5 purple shards, we don't care about that. We're looking, these will be nice here, and then we get some chests, so that'll be good. And then obviously the legendary reroll will be really good. Alright, let's go ahead and go to the game map here. Try that again. There we go, go to the North Pole. So I assume this will take this all the way up, and eventually we'll just start spinning around circles and stay at the top. That's what we had last time. And once you get there, then the items on the top just start, you know, refreshing. There we go. So that's the top, and it just goes around and around and around. And once you hit an item, it swaps out for something else. And the next time you come around, it'll be something else. All right, so let's start with our regulars. So we have 10 regulars and 19 goldens. That's interesting. And obviously we get every single item. Another 5-star that I can't use. Oh man, we're getting lots of ones again. Not good. There we go, 6. Balances it out. There's our first chest. I'm going to save all those big chests for the end of the event. I'm not going to open those up yet. Ooh, a 6, a 5, and a 6. After a 1 and a 1, so not too shabby. Some more rerolls. I got a ton of rerolls, so I have to start using those eventually here. 4.5 in cash. Well, let's keep an eye on that. If we get too high in cash, I mean, if we get another 4.5, we might need to go spend that again. Epic damage, I'll take that. That's good. Anything to help our heroes makes me happy because my heroes are weak. Alright, we're out of the regular die at the moment. Dice, not die. Alright, cash. Let's take a look. 4.5, we're good. Let's go work our way through these goldens. We're on steps past 32. So these have no 1s. In theory, everything else, ooh, look at that. More golden turds. We're going to finally get over 90,000 on golden turds here. There's our first premium there. We got the event ring. Again, this is stuff that everybody gets. Let's look at our stickers. Yeah. Don't usually put on energy damage, but okay. 36s in a row. And we got another cash coming, so that'll put us at 9 million, so that'll be fine. Another 250 golden turds. Definitely need to spend the cash before we see another big one show up. That wasn't good. 13 more to go here. Another 6. Nice. There's our next event item coming up. The Amulet. That is 2 out of the 3. So we got 1 to go, which will be right at the end, I believe. And slots here. 4 health. Nice. Alright, no cash right away. That's fine. Got an epic reroll coming here. It's good. Weight gain, nice. Happy to take that one. This one I'm using too, nice. Definitely getting some big numbers here. Pretty happy about that. Oh, I see the next event item coming up here. We got the fish sickle. We're almost at the top where we're going to start looping around. So there's only 2 items on the board where we got the cash, which is interesting. We got a legendary sticker coming up, nice, plus 50 glitter, nice. And that does it for the normal path here. So from now on, we will just start circling the top. Ooh, what is this one? I'm gonna have to open these up here and see. I got a bunch of those, so I'm gonna have to start opening them up, I think. No cash coming. It's good. So, as you can see, that first item we landed on there was a 10. 10 for the accessory fragments, and as you can see now it switched to something else. So that way you don't just keep, loading up on the exact same thing over and over. Especially if you get a good board, you can really clean house. But they keep refreshing it all the time. So this chest here will turn it into something else when we come back. It's still there, but once we go off, it'll go away. Restoring health. Let's go here. It's still there. Okay, well, I think that was just dumb luck. Or maybe there's just some key ones that stay because that legendary item is there as well, which is interesting. Oh, now that one refreshed. This one's still here, though. All right, that is it. That is all the dice I've gotten so far. But, yeah, we made a long way. 125 steps past so far. Let's go spend that cash. We'll max out our first legendary sticker here. Of course, that's not a huge item until we can max out our second legendary, and then we can merge them. I can start finally using my, what are they called in this game? My glue. I have a ton of legendary glue, so that'll come in handy. All right, let's go back. Enhancement, leveling up, stickers in use. I think we should be able to max it out this time. We got 9 million to spend. Certainly not quite as much cash on the board as normal, so looks like they did nerf that a little bit, it seems. But obviously we still get cash when we're spinning, so there you go, 5.2, and we max out. Very nice. We'll be able to go tons of progress here because we're going to work our way through this glitter fairly quickly, I'd say. All right, so now at this point, he's ready to go. He meaning the sticker. Oh man, it's frozen. I think. Give it a second here while my computer tries to catch up. There we go. So we want to start leveling up this, and then I can use that one to merge. So, and hopefully by the end of this event, I'll be able to maybe do at least, not at least, probably no more than one, but hopefully I can at least do this one sometime before this event is over. There we go. Spend the cash, that way people don't come in and steal it. And that'll do it. Not bad. What do we have here? This is them telling us that we got all the items. Okay, good. Not really huge other updates to my squad. Things have been fairly consistent over the last time. As you can see, I'm back down to 5 fighters here in my Rogers place. We will get there eventually. There we go. And I still don't have everything maxed out, so I'm trying to keep my my power low. So all legendary and mystic, and then I'm starting to craft my sets here, but I have no more than 2. And the big reason is I'm not doing labs, so since I'm not going through my labs, I don't have the right items to be able to craft full sets. So because of that, it's slow going. I got a couple of guys that I'll pull in from time to time. Nothing special, just kind of some weird setups. Desperado, we got that one during one of the events. Shock Jock, and I got somebody up here fully trained, just kind of sitting here not doing anything. I think it's another Shock Jock. Space Evader, oh, Quick Charge, okay. I got a couple others around here somewhere. But yeah, oh, you know what? Let's find that penguin. I haven't even seen him anywhere in here. Got lots of pets running around. Because of all the pets that I'm running at the moment, I have a 22% bonus, plus the premium, which I'm running, so 42%. So all this stuff is earning much quicker, which is highly useful. Oh, there's a penguin right there. Tiny little thing. Kind of ugly, actually. Looks good here. But down here, it looks a little weird. All right, well, I think that will do it for today. So the goal, again, is just going to keep going through, grinding the event, earning chips, and then see if I can't get some of these premium event items. So we'll cover that, like I said, near the end of the event, and see how many of those I can actually get. So good luck to this event. Hopefully you guys get everything that you're looking for. And until the next time, this has been QC Runner for QC Runner Games, and I will talk to you later. See you.